Good morning, listeners. This is Linda from News in Bed, with the headlines that you need to know before getting out of bed. Today is Tuesday, September 8th, 2015. Here are the top stories. President Barack Obama has garnered enough support from the U.S. Senate for the Iran deal to guarantee a major foreign policy victory for the last year of his presidency. The July 14 accord between Iran, the U.S., and 5 other world powers has been unanimously endorsed by the United Nations Security Council. The U.S. Congress has 60 days, or until September 17th, to pass a resolution to block the deal's implementation. However, President Obama has vowed to veto any Senate motion to reject the deal. Over the weekend, President Obama received further endorsement for this deal from former Secretary of State Colin Powell, as well as Democratic National Committee Chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who represents a large Jewish constituency in Florida. The Iran deal would lift sanctions imposed internationally on the country in return for restrictions on nuclear work. The Vienna-based International Atomic Energy Agency will be responsible for assessing when Iran has fulfilled its side of the bargain and the beginning of removal of economic sanctions. 12,000 refugees arrived in Germany over the weekend. The country is readying itself to take in 800,000 immigrants this year. Many migrants are fleeing conflict and economic upheaval in the Middle East, North Africa, and Asia, and are heading for Germany, the richest nation in Europe. Meanwhile, Pope Francis has called on every single one of the 120,000 parishes, monasteries, and religious sanctuaries across Europe to take in at least one migrant family. The Vatican itself will be hosting 2 migrant families in the next few days. Egyptian billionaire Naguib Sawiris has offered to buy an island from either Greece or Italy to provide refugees from war-torn countries of the Middle East and Africa with a new home. Mr. Sawiris says that there is no limit to what he is willing to spend, and that there are dozens of islands available in the area that could house 100,000 to 200,000 people. The billionaire needs permission to put people on the land, but after that he would handle the rest, including building the new nation's infrastructure and hiring the refugees to build their own homes, schools, hospital, university, and hotel. The people would be free to leave and return to their homelands whenever they wanted. Mr. Sawiris, one of Egypt's best-known businessmen, comes from a family of entrepreneurs. He is CEO of Telecom Group, Orascom TMT, and is also the founder of a political party. President Barack Obama has signed an executive order to provide employees of federal contractors with paid sick leave. The employees would earn 1 hour for every 30 hours worked, or 7 days per year. This policy currently affects 300,000 workers of companies who contract with the U.S. government. The policy aims to help with recruitment and retention of good employees. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, 285 people have been affected in 27 states with Salmonella puna after eating cucumbers grown in Mexico. Half of these affected are children under 18 years old, with 66 cases in Arizona. 1 person in California has died. Symptoms include nausea, diarrhea, and abdominal cramping. The young and elderly who have weaker immune systems are especially vulnerable. Health officials confirm that vegetables grown in the United States are not at risk. And those are our headlines for today. Remember to make it a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.